Hello everyone, and thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. My name is Catherine Pitts, and I will make sure before you leave my page, I want you to like, subscribe, comment, and share. My topic for today is we found peace in the Middle East. So a lot of people that know me know that now I live in the Middle East. I live in the United Arab Emirates. And people want to know why. We've been here for almost 3 years now, and they want to know, why did you leave America to go to the Middle East? And a lot of people have a lot of questions, so I'm here to just tell you about my experience here in the Middle East. It started back in 2012, 2013, that my husband and I are both educators, and we just did not feel fulfilled as educators. Not that our jobs wasn't fulfilling, it's just our life wasn't fulfilling. We felt like we were working and living paycheck to paycheck. And I believe that we wasn't living outside of our means, it's just that our means was outside of our paychecks. We did like everybody else, had a home, we had cars. One was a family car, one was an individual car. Because, our family was a size of 6 for a little while, and then when my oldest left, it was still a size of 5. And we just tried to live day to day, go to work, go to church, come home, go to work, go to church, come home, visit a little bit with families. We never were extravagant with our finances. All the things you see back there, I wasn't able to purchase any luxury items for myself or for the family. We just, tried to make it. And the sad part about it was we made too much to receive any assistance, but not enough to save any money. So in about 2012, 2013, I spoke to another teacher who left America and came to work in the Middle East, and I asked her about it. And she said she loved it. She loved it. She was able to save money. She was able to have money. She was able to travel. And I really wanted that for my life, because at that time, our kids were getting ready to start high school, the triplets. And I knew that those last 4 years, with them being with me, I need to embrace it and try to give them all I can so that when they leave us and go out into the world, they will be self-sufficient. So I went online, I contacted a young lady, I asked her a lot of questions, I wrote down everything that information she gave me. I went on the website for teachaway.com and I filled out the application. Now I did that in secret. I did not tell my husband because I really wasn't sure if that's what we wanted to do. I had already resigned from my job because I wanted to be available for my kids when they started high school. So their 9th grade year, which was 2012-2013 school year, I resigned, and I was a stay-at-home mom / working full-time with Mary Kay. So that gave me more of the time I needed to visit the kids' school, go out to any parent conferences, support them with their band, and be the mom that I really want to be, just be on call whenever my kids needed me. I did that for about a year. And then my husband continued to work. But as time went on, the finances still were tight. We never would really have enough money to go out for dinner as a family, or do a big vacation as a family, or go shopping just to go shopping. We only can buy the bare essentials and pay the bills. And also the mortgage was going up, and my husband and I tried to work with the mortgage company to get our mortgage lowered, and it was a lot. It was a lot. So after I filled out the application, they called me right away. They said, listen, are you interested in starting teaching in the Middle East in Abu Dhabi in January of 2014? I said, no, I cannot do that because I haven't even discussed this with my husband yet. So let me backtrack a little bit. Let me talk to my husband, and I will contact you about the August 2014 school year. So during that time, I started discussing with my husband, and he was like, I don't know about that. Leaving our house, leaving our family, leaving our friends, uprooting the kids, and moving 8,000 miles away. I don't know about that. So I said, okay, let's just pray on it and see what happens. And at that time, my kids' school was transitioning. They attended Mount Zion High School for the band, the magnet program, and the school had finally built a separate school for just the magnet kids. So the kids were all excited about going to the new school, but the problem that they were facing was there was no more band activities, marching band activities. So they can go to the school, learn about music, instruments, different types of music, but they will not have the opportunity to perform with the band and the football team as they did in Love for their 9th grade and 10th grade year. So 2014, in addition to the kids being upset that their high school plans were not going as planned, my husband experienced a death at his school. That situation was very traumatic for him and for the family, because my husband was there at the time that the person passed away and tried to revive that person, tried to resuscitate that person. He was there for that person at his last moments. And we really felt that the school system or the staff could have given my husband some time to recover from that traumatic experience. And they didn't. They expected him to come back to work and to teach and to go on as if nothing had ever happened. And in the same breath, they replaced that person the very next day as if they were dispensable. So because of that, that really put a damper on us, and we knew that we love to teach. That is our careers. We've been teaching for so many years. That's like the only thing I've ever done is teach straight out of college. So before we just gave up on education altogether, we said, let's do it. Let's pack up. Let's try it. Let's do it. So after that traumatic experience with my husband, and I spoke to him more about let's going abroad to teach, he said, well, let's do it. So I worked with my husband to get his paperwork together so we could be at the same point. And so in February, we got interviews, in-person interviews. So we flew to New York, did interviews in person with the Abu Dhabi Education Council, and they contacted us back in March and said, we want to offer you a position. So at that time, in March, we had from March to July to get our lives together. So we started selling what we could from our house. We started things we couldn't sell. We put in storage. And we packed up and moved to Abu Dhabi. It was different. It was different for us. It was different for our family and friends. A lot of people we did not tell to the last minute. Some people don't even know until today when they see this video that we have moved out of the country. But I must say it has been well worth it. My children lived with us for the first 2 years. We're working on our 3rd year now in the Middle East. And it has been a wonderful experience. My kids have learned about different cultures. We were able to travel a little bit. They have been to Sri Lanka. We have done a Europe cruise. And they have been exposed to people from all around the world, not just people that live in the Middle East. It's people who are expats just like us that they have got to experience. It was a little difficult for them to do homeschooling for a little while, but once we got the hang of it and got them into the International Connections Academy, they were able to find their way and finish their 11th and 12th grade year on track and on time. My husband and I have been able to experience the whole culture. I will start posting some pictures of the attire that I wear. If you look back here at this picture here, that is one of my candoras that I wear. And I wear them not because I have to or if it's required from me. It is because I want to embrace the culture. I think they're very beautiful. I think the ladies look beautiful when they wear them. And so I wear them as well. And I do feel beautiful when I wear them. And I do feel that the parents appreciate that I am embracing the culture as well as the teachers and my administrator. I teach KG1, which is equivalent to pre-K in America, and my husband teaches 5th grade, I believe, because sometimes he teaches 4th and 5th, but I think this year it's 5th grade. And we teach English, math, and science to the kids. With me, I have a co-teacher, is an Arabic teacher, and she teaches Arabic, Islamic, and heritage. And this is our 3rd year, and I think we really embrace it and love it, and we don't really have plans to return to America anytime soon. Now, mind you, we do go and visit because our kids are not back in America. All 3 are in university. And our grandkids, with my oldest son that's in the military and his wife, our grandkids are in America. So our parents are in America. Everybody, our friends. So we do go back to visit, of course, but it's not financially suitable for us to move back there. When we left everything. We got rid of the house. We got rid of the cars. The only thing we have there is a storage space. And so for us to go back, we really need to have a year to plan it out, find somewhere to stay, find something to drive, find employment. And right now, we're just not ready for that. Being here affords us the opportunity to send allowance for my kids. It affords us to help with their tuition, help with their books, help with anything that our kids need while they're in college. And it affords us to pay some of our bills off. We had a lot of debt, being that we were teachers trying to raise 4 kids and some grandkids, and just trying to live, not struggle as hard as we were. We were just trying to live, and this place here gives us the opportunity to just live. Now, I say the Middle East, but where we're actually at is United Arab Emirates, UAE. And in the Emirates, in the UAE, they have 7 Emirates. Like we would say states, they have 7 of them. And I'm going to read them out to you. I know most people know Dubai. Dubai is very big, very touristy, beautiful place. Then you have Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is another big, beautiful place. And then they have some smaller Emirates in the UAE. They have Ajman, Quain, Ras Al Khaimah, Fujairah, and Sharjah. So there are 7 Emirates in the United Arab Emirates. And I live on the western region of Abu Dhabi. So I am deep in the desert. And people are like, desert? Yes, really, desert, sand, camels, bonfires in the desert. But our accommodations are very well. We are not living in tents as people may think. Women are able to drive. I know in some places they were afraid that women are not able to drive. We're able to drive here. We can ride in cars without having an escort or a male. We can go shopping. It's just like living in America, but safer. I know that when my kids were here, we lived in a small city called Al Ain, which is also in Abu Dhabi, but on the eastern side of Abu Dhabi, and it was more family-oriented. And I felt so safe to let my kids go, get in a taxi, go to the mall, go watch a movie, and come back any time of day or night, because it was so safe here for my kids, and it's so safe for me and my husband. We are not in fear of our lives. We're not in fear of being robbed or murdered or killed or any of that. So it's just a wonderful place. And I know people talk bad about people they don't know about. So I'm here to say that I'm here. This is going on our 3rd year, and we are enjoying it. We do ask people to come visit. Please come visit us because we want people to see what we see. I want to take you to Dubai so you can see the Burj Khalifa, and you can see the Atlantis Hotel. I want to take you to Abu Dhabi so you can see Ferrari World, and you can see the Grand Mosque. I want to take you to Al Ain so you can see the big mountain, Jebel Hafid, or you can see the Al Ain National Museum. It's just so much you can see here, and the people here are welcoming. They're happy to have visitors. They love to see Americans come over. And I want people to see for themselves and not just go by what they hear on TV or how they feel. I know a lot of people have certain feelings about Muslims and Arabic people, but truly, you really need to see for yourself and know that the UAE and people from the Middle East are wonderful people. So if you have any questions about my experience or my husband's experience, please leave us a comment and I'll be more than happy to let you know. Going back to anybody that's interested in teaching here, the program I came through was teachaway.com. I know some other people came through teachanywhere.com or footprint.com. My day consists of class start at 7:45 and on some days it ends at 12:30. Other days it ends at 2 o'clock. And the days that it ends at 2 o'clock is because we have professional development. But the kids leave every day at 12:30. So you got to think about it. Half of my time I'm teaching English, math, and science. And the other half of the time my co-teacher is teaching Arabic, Islamic, and heritage. And then we work together to teach PE, music, and art. So I hope that answers anybody's questions. Thank you so much. Make sure you leave any comments or view some of my other videos. Hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.